so I'm going to do 3 techniques with you guys using 2 products. So first I want to do this Time-Wise 3D foundation. I'm going to use this. Then I'm going to do the CC cream, which comes in various shades. I'm going to really give y'all the insight and education behind what I'm doing. One of the things I'm excited about is because I haven't done one of these techniques at all. I'm going to be doing it right here live with you guys. So this is something that I have heard from viewers, and they're like, test this out, try this out. So I'm looking forward to doing this and giving y'all a little bit of the first reaction. But one, I want to go into this Duval hair wand. It came with 3 different wands. There is a tutorial already out there from last week, and I used it and I did the medium size. Today I actually did the smaller wand, and you can see these pieces right here. I mean, it's tight. They're good curls. And then I put my comb through them. So I will have more like tutorials on using this wand. So this is something that I have actually been really looking forward to testing out and trying, because I've never really used a wand all the time. So I have some of my hair pinned back so I can have like a clear look on my foundation. I'm not having to mess with my hair so much. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's really, really cute. And I'm into the big waves anyway. So I'm a fan of this. I am going to put the promo code because it's going to save you a whopping 70% on this wand if you're into it. It's the 3-in-1. So I've really been a big fan of that. Going into this foundation, one, I always do the Time-Wise 3D anyways. CC cream is more like a quick fix for me. Summertime, like, don't want to do much, but normally I can go out barefaced and I'm pretty confident with that. So I'm cool with it. But what I want to really help y'all do today is how you compare CC cream to foundation and educate you on that. But also the third fun technique I'm going to show you is mixing a moisturizer with your 3D foundation. So I'm going to do that first. So this Time-Wise 3D foundation, the 3D stand for it delays aging, it delivers results, and it defends the skin. Obviously, you would want any of those in your foundation, but we have all 3, which is a big bonus. So this comes in matte or luminous form. So if you need help getting your foundation, contact me, DM me. I know I've helped numerous people getting their right foundation shade, and I feel very confident that I can do that with you. So yeah, I can help you along those lines. But if you have this foundation or a foundation in your makeup case and you're going, I would love a CC cream, but I'm not really sure about it, I want to just kind of help you figure out how you can use what you have at home and get those results. So I would get a foundation that's a fuller coverage foundation, and you want to get it like maybe 1 or 2 shades darker than your skin tone. So I'm going to use my summer shade, which is a beige in 200, and I'm going to mix this, and I'm going to do a matte formula today. I'm doing both mattes because I'm on camera and I don't want a bunch of shine. So, but this right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this full coverage foundation with my Time-Wise 3D moisturizer. And again, this foundation shade is about 2 shades lighter than darker than what I am now. But why you want to do that is because mixing it with a moisturizer is obviously going to lighten the shade. Okay, so that's the concept behind that. I just want y'all to know. So I'm going to take this foundation. This is using a foundation that you have at home that's a full coverage, and you want more of like a CC cream base. Now I'm going to do a little bit of moisturizer like that. I'm going to mix these together. Okay, like that. That actually did lighten that up a lot. Wow, that lightened it up a lot. Can y'all see that? Can you see that? I don't know if you can really see that on camera. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back of my beauty blender, and I'm going to pick all this up, and I'm going to take it right along this area. And you can already see a good bit of coverage, not a ton. So now I'm going to do a little bit more of that product. So I'm going to take my foundation. I'm going to mix it with my moisturizer. Okay, I'm going to mix those in with each other. Okay, I'm going to scoop it up. And this definitely will give you a little bit more moisture if you need. That's kind of the concept behind this. But it's also being able to take your full coverage to more of just like a light beat, right? Like you don't want it too high. Like you can already see the coverage of just that one application. And so if you obviously need a little bit more, you can do a little bit more. But there's that. Isn't that cool? All right, so there's that on one side. So taking your foundation with a moisturizer and mixing it, that'll kind of give you the consistency of a CC cream. That's the point behind that. So then that way you have two different ways to wear that foundation. So if you've done this before or you're curious to do this, I would love to get your reaction. So DM me on Instagram or Facebook Messenger. If you want to send me like a video of you doing it, that'll be even cooler. I love connecting with you guys. But yeah, if you've done this, leave some comments below. Share this with your social platform because I would love for them to know about this as well. So now what I want to do, so I did this on this side. Now what I want to do is CC cream over here. So this CC cream that is already formulated that the company Mary Kay has already created, and it is by far like the most amazing product. I love it. So CC cream stands for conceal and correct. So I want you to know that, but I'm going to kind of read to you the 8 benefits behind using the CC cream. So it has 8 benefits. Listen to this. It protects, so UVA, UVB rays, which is awesome, aging rays, burning rays, all that good stuff, which is phenomenal. You do want this. So that's why I recommend it to a lot of my my friends, my clients, and I'm like, use this like when you're at the pool or the beach. Like you don't want a full face on, but you still want a little bit of color to your skin, then use CC cream. Like don't be having to do like a full face of makeup. It brightens, so it actually like illuminates and brightens your skin. So that's awesome that that's already in there. And then it corrects. So it's also going to correct, but it's also going to give you a light coverage. It's kind of like a mineral-based pigment is what it's going to pull from. So it's going to give you definitely some correction in your skin tone. And then it also minimizes redness. So y'all know that struggle's real, like around my nose right now this time of year because I'm so dried out. And then it just like, I can correct that issue, but then there's still a little redness there. So it's nice that it'll even do that. So if you're just trying to do this by itself. And then concealer, it has a concealer in there. So it's gonna conceal areas that you're really trying to like minimize, especially if it's a breakout or you're having something come up from underneath the skin. That's a good reason to also use this, but you're just not trying to do a full face. So it's also gonna do that. And then it hydrates. So it has 10 hours of hydration in here. So the coolest thing about this that I did the demonstration here with the foundation and the moisturizer is because it's gonna give you a little bit extra hydration too with the consistency of a CC cream or BB cream if that's what you're using. But the best thing about this is that there's already extra hydration in here, which I love, and it's 10 hours. And so without feeling oily or greasy, that's another little bullet point on here. And then it also helps with the signs of aging. So the thing with like foundation, full face or whatever, and you're like, I just don't want to look like I am accentuating all my lines, right? So the best thing, it doesn't settle. And so it's really just going to make your like skin more smooth. And then it defends your skin. So also like defends against free radicals. So it's anti-aging. So I'm like, hallelujah. If we can have this, I know it looks like I don't have on, oh my gosh, I just dropped my CC cream. I know it looks like I don't have on like anything underneath here, but I do, honey. Okay. Anyways, I'm not trying to be all risque today. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the CC cream here and I'm just going to pump it on the back of my blender. And I'm going to apply it. This was actually light to medium. So this is a great match for my skin tone. I know that I have some clients that like to mix their CC cream. And so that's totally doable. You can do that. But you can already kind of see, like it definitely gives great coverage. This one's a little bit more see-through. This actually gives more coverage. So this is mixing the 3D foundation with the moisturizer, creating your own. But this is CC cream by itself. So obviously it's worth just buying the CC cream and not having to do your own little concoction and be your own scientist. So there's that. Definitely, this is why I'm doing this video so y'all can see the difference. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do foundation by itself, or 3D foundation. And you can see like right up here, I have like little like expression lines, and that's really what they are. Cause I'm like, you said what? Huh? Who? Heh? With me. All right, so let's do this. Always use foundation primer as well, you guys. Don't skip foundation primer. And I just want to show you all the coverage here, and also how this really doesn't settle too bad. Like, obviously this is going to settle, but it's not crazy. Like, look at that. And that's like my best match. That is beige in 150, but I can pull this off for sure. So I want y'all to see the difference in all that. And I'm actually going to wear my makeup just like this today. So I'm just going to take my blender all around my face. And in the description, I'll put exactly like what colors I did, what did I mix, so y'all have a good concept of that. Isn't that cool? All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my light ivory concealer, and I'm gonna put a little bit here, and I'm not gonna do too much today. I'm just gonna do a little bit there just to brighten it and really get it in the inner corner. I notice when I do this, my eyeball, like I literally am shaking my eyeball. Look at that. I'm eyeball shaking. That is so creepy. I'm like, that is so creepy. Just take a little bit in there just to kind of enhance and just pop. And a little bit on the nose. A little bit on the tip there. Okay. And then I'm gonna do some bronzer. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna finish up my makeup look, and then I'm gonna come back and give you some extra pointers on these products. So now I'm taking this powder brush and translucent powder. I typically just put a little bit of what I need in the cap and then just kind of dust it all over, especially when I'm not trying to like bake anything on my concealer, right? But anyways, just dust it all. Oh my gosh, it's like it's snowing. This is insane, right? Like how it looks on camera versus in person is so different. But this rosewood lipstick is one of my favorites. I don't care what I'm wearing. It just goes with it. You know what I mean? Like, isn't it great to have a lip color in your bag? And you're just like, nah, this works. You don't even have to look in the mirror. But yeah, this is my favorite. Fluff the hair. Boom. Let's go, guys. Okay, so with that look being like completed, this is just a quick, easy. I'm trying to just go somewhere. I'm not trying to be extra today. I do want to do a little mascara just right through here. I just barely brushed through those. I just want to define them just a little bit more than they are. Y'all can see that. Just define those lashes a little bit. Okay, so one of the reasons I wanted to do this is so depending on like what your makeup case looks like, you have options. And so just make sure that you grab up like your summer shade if you're right now winter time and you're just trying to create that. But if you are using your summer shade and you do want to mix a little bit of moisturizer with it to create that consistency of a CC cream, and it's still like maybe a little bit too light for your skin tone, it may blend just fine. But if it doesn't, add a little bronzer, warm up your skin a little bit, and you can pull that off for sure. That's some extra little tidbits, and you don't have to like break the bank on buying all these different shades or whatever. But really, I just used 3 essential products as your foundation. Winter shade, summer shade, have your moisturizer that's already like in your skincare regimen. So that's not anything any different, and then you're good to go. So, but never skip foundation, primer. Use an oil mattifier if your skin is a lot oilier. If you're behind the camera a lot and doing a lot of selfies that day, then just make sure that you do a matte finish so you don't have a lot of flashback. So I hope that you found this very helpful today. But yeah, I look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing if this was super like informative, and hope that this was something that you can put into use. Subscribe to the channel, and I cannot wait to see you in my next tutorial. Leave your comments below and like this video, and I'll see y'all soon.